Tiger Woods is stepping away from golf. The Masters is this week without him. But honestly, that's not even the most interesting thing we are talking about here today. Welcome back to Two Off the Tee. I am your host, the better golfer, James Shin, and with me, my co-host, the titleist of loans, Jeff Shin. Jeff, welcome back to the show. I see you're wearing all your Masters gear.
Yeah, it's like Christmas, I can't wear this in July. Maybe the hoodie, right? I could, but in terms of the hat, maybe, I don't know. I decided that it's better to wear in April than every time I golf.
I should put on my Masters stuff you got me, but some people would say that's stolen valor, so I can't really wear it.
It's a gift, so I think you could wear it. It's a good talking point when you see people. It's like, "Oh, did you go to the Masters?" Like, "No, actually, my brother did."
That'd be
So
like,
you got some cool.
nice army uniform. Where did you serve? Like, oh, I didn't. My brother did.
It's funny. Remember our friend that moved away? He got he got a cheap golf towel that said like US Marine. I'm like, dude, what are you gonna do if someone asks you where it says thank you for your service? He's like, it was a
That's
nice
funny.
golf towel, but well, yeah, what are you gonna do if someone says, yeah, thanks for serving? He's like, yeah, I didn't serve. He's like, why would you buy a Marine golf towel then?
I don't know who that was, but that's hilarious.
He's in Texas, if that helps.
Yeah, okay, obviously. Jeff, on the tee box here, there's a lots of new golf clubs coming out. New ping putter. I saw the new tailor-made QI4D driver. Are you getting anything new in the bag this year?
Man, I don't know when it's appropriate to buy new equipment. I know I looked at the ping putter. I saw it online. I was like, it sort of reminds me of the look of the spider putter, so I'm not entirely sold on it. And plus, I did buy the ZT. But to answer your question, really is when is it a good time? I don't know. Thanks to Facebook memory every year, it reminds me of when I bought new clubs because I posted online and I'm like, man, it's been 7 years. Is it
Wow.
time? Yeah, is it time to buy new clubs? Because I feel like with this new swing that I've been working on and how I'm hitting it, I'm like, oh, okay. So the sweet spot's still not worn down. I think I have a couple years left on it. So I don't know. I don't know. I am itching to buy new clubs just because. Man, that Strixon Murdered Outlook looks really nice. So I wouldn't mind gaming that. But yeah, I don't know when the appropriate time is to buy new equipment. You?
I've been wanting to buy new equipment. My stuff, I just looked it up right now. My irons are from 2018. My wedges are from 2018. My golf bag is from 2018. That thing's so faded now. Got a new driver finally. Still rocking the M1 3 wood, and then still rocking the Scotty from 2019 or 2020. I think I'm due for new irons. I did get fitted for new wedges, but the guy said I don't need to. He says there's not a vast difference in spin or distance or anything from the new like Vokies to the Vokies I have. So I was like, "Oh, trying to save me $600?" Like, sure, whatever. You don't need to convince
Yeah.
me.
I do really wish some of these manufacturers, and I think I heard Titleist does this. I got to double check this, but I thought I heard this. I wish they would just sell the head and then you could just replace the head instead of getting the whole damn new shaft and everything. And especially if you're playing, I would say like a semi-serious golfer where you have fitted clubs for your shaft in your game, that you could just buy the head in itself and replace it. Now, I don't know how much of that will affect the swing weight to your game, but to me, in theory, it just sounds like it makes a little bit more sense to switch out the club head. Just like golf shoes, just change out the spikes. Eventually, you're going to have to buy new shoes. When you do it, I mean, obviously, shoes is a little bit easier when it's ripping and you step in grass and there's a puddle and water. It's not waterproof anymore. Maybe something like that. Yeah, sure. But for golf clubs, I don't know the appropriate time unless it's just a feel thing.
I think the shaft and the weight of the club is gonna be different, so I don't know if you can still use the same shaft from, like, 8 years ago to, like, a new club head today. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's probably time. I think every 4 or 5 years. I think you're supposed to replace your wedges, like, every 2 years, at least pros. I don't know about
Yeah,
amateurs.
Yeah, but the me being a pessimist, it's, these manufacturers that say, "Yeah, you should replace your wedge every 2 years or every 60 rounds." Yeah, of course, right? Yeah. Tell me another way that you want me to just buy your shit. And same thing with golf grips, right? They're always like, "Well, after X amount, our recommendations that you should buy this." Well, yeah, no kidding. How convenient, you know?
Well, the new
You
grips did feel great.
Yeah, that
Although
is
I
true.
thought mine weren't that bad, but then when I put new ones on, I was like, "Oh, wow.
Yeah,
This is
it's
what it feels like."
noticeable, and I've seen videos where people use worn down grips versus new ones, and it makes a huge difference. So, I don't know. This whole damn game, it's like, you need this, you need that. I wish I wish things lasted a little bit longer.
Mhm. Me too. What about a putter? Well, you just got one. I wonder if people get new putters. Are you gonna stick with that? You've had, like 7 different putters since we started golfing.
Yeah, well, okay, so the problem is when I first started, I was being cheap, right? So I was getting all these used putters and budgeting, and I was like, let me. And then finally, I decided to get really what I wanted, and that's when I got fitted. And the fitter told me, "He's like, hey, man, you're hitting the slant neck way better for your putting." And I was like, "Oh, really?" He goes, "Yeah." So that's why I bought the Spider 2 or 3. That's like, I don't know how old at this point, probably 2018. I think it was one of the not original, but it was, yeah, it's a 2 or 3. So from when I started playing with that, I was perfectly fine not buying a putter, but that ZT just looks too sexy that I fell for the hype.
Yeah, I have the all black one up right now. It looks really nice.
I know. And the thing is, it's hard to figure out the whole putting situation is very tough. I almost regretted actually getting the ZT because it just seems like tailor made from a marketing perspective. I don't see any of their major tour players gaming it. So it almost tells me that, yeah, maybe it was a mistake and they fell for the hype of the whole zero torque with Labs push on it, and I was a sucker. So, I don't know. I'm on the fence of maybe just putting on Facebook Marketplace and going back to just gaming the Tour 3. But the only thing I hate about the Tour 3 is that it's so beat up that the paint's chipping, and
You can get
is
it
it r I
sent to get repainted. Like people send like Scotties that get custom painted. I've seen that.
Yeah, I have explored that idea, and then, my cheapness is like, "Well, the new putter's 400 and these guys are charging 200. I might as well just pay another 200 and just get the latest technology or whatever that's in there than, cosmetics."
I don't know. I'm probably never gonna get a new putter. I will say
Really?
that. Yeah, I will probably never get a new putter ever. I will probably stick with this putter for the rest of my life. I will get new like irons, wedges, driver, woods, but I probably will never change my putter. I'll probably
Yeah,
put the
I
same
think
grip again on there, like the whatever standard Scotty grip, but I'll probably never change it. I mean, it's just I'm too used to it. Like why change the putter that's working pretty well for me? I'm still a bad putter, but it works well, I think. So why switch it? And it looks
yeah,
sexy.
I agree with you because once I switch from the 2 or 3 to the ZT, my whole feel is off. It's just everything's off. I can't get it dialed in, compared to the 2 or 3. There's just a lot of things. I guess when you're in your house walking around, you could probably walk around in the dark and know where everything is, and you just kind of have a good feel of where you're at. And I feel like that's probably the same with the putter. It's like you just have a good feel with the pace, all that stuff is like, okay, I should, this is how I should hit it. I remember, 30 feet. This is how much I should, whatever. I don't know what the term is, right? But the amount
Muscle
of,
memory.
yeah, muscle memory. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And then I try using it on the ZT. It's like, zoom.
Hmm.
It's like,
Yeah, I
damn.
guess, yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, for the most part, I think my distance is pretty dialed in with it, so yeah, I'll probably just keep it forever. Man, I don't know. I don't know about putter technology. I don't know what changes that much with a putter, but
I
we'll
don't
have
think
to
a
we'll have
lot
to stay
does.
with that.
Yeah.
What about a
So,
driver? I mean, I guess you just got a new driver. You got the Elite, so
yeah. So, actually, funny enough, I was doing a sim session last night, and dude, I thought I was picking up some club head speed. I picked up a little bit extra last night, but I feel like I need to change the shaft, and I don't know how much of a shaft difference is going to make that I might be losing some club head speed because it felt really good. And, when I tried yours actually when you were away and I was using your club, I mean, it was a noticeable difference with your club versus my club. And I think it was more the shaft. So yeah, I do like the Elite right now. I don't think it's gonna be a huge difference to upgrade to whatever the new one is. I don't even know I forget what Callaway named their new one. But I know that on my Golf Spy for testing purposes, it's like the best one to buy right now.
A quantum triple?
Yeah, all like it crushed every single test that my Golf Spy comes out with. That it's pretty damn good driver to use. And then Titleist. So I don't know if it's really worth the upgrade. And again, I've been I've been delaying this part. I probably should get fitted again for a driver, especially for the shaft, because I do think picked up some additional swing speed, and I don't know if my current shaft is holding me back.
Well, I think he went to Club Champion or whatever, so I don't know. I think they're just a ripoff. I think they just sell you the most premium shaft ever and just get that ticket price up because that's kind of why I was so afraid to get fitted for a driver because I thought it was going to be like 1,500 or 2 grand. And yeah, it turns out it was like 600 bucks with the driver and the shaft. So yeah, shame on you guys at Club Champion. You guys are just ripping people off. So if people are actually listening to us, don't go to Club Champion. They are just fitting you with the most expensive thing that they could fit you in. Yeah, and your bag's gonna cost like 5 or 6 grand when it shouldn't. It doesn't need to.
Well, I didn't go to club championship, and just to touch on it real quickly, the only I went to 2 places that get fitted. I went to back in the day club championship because that was a whole new craze, right? When we were golfing, getting fitted, club championship opening up, and their selling point is like, "Oh, that's okay." And I had no idea the how expensive it would be to do that, so obviously the sticker shock made me go, maybe let me think about this." And especially back then they were giving you the specs, everyone's like, "Dude, if they're giving you the specs, just go online and buy it yourself. You could probably save a couple $100 or $1,000 doing it." And then TrueSpec had a location here in the Chicagoland area, so I went to them. And surprisingly enough, I actually paid more going with TrueSpec than I did with Club Championship. And the main reason for it was I felt like at Club Championship at the time when I went, it was just a turn and burn. It was like, okay, yeah, you need this, boom, boom, boom. You want to order? Yes or no? I was like, whoa. But then when I went to TrueSpec, there was more, it definitely had that boutique feel where they're like, this is what you want to do. And the guy couldn't help himself and he was giving um, some swing tips because he's, I guess, like a PGA instructor as well. So it just came out of him naturally just to combine the two of what his job is and just being a PGA instructor where he's trying to help me out a little bit. And I was like, oh, okay, I appreciate it. So yeah, I ended up paying a little more buying it from TrueSpec, but the overall experience felt way better. So at least right now, I don't have a reason to walk back into club championship unless things have changed and you know maybe we can work out something where I go in there, film this, and see if it's actually worth getting fitted through club championship or maybe PGA is good enough now.
And that's where I got fit. And I thought it was great. I mean, that was the only club fitting I've ever done, and my driver is it goes pretty far and pretty straight. So, anyways, Jeff, moving on to the front nine here, we have to talk about it. It's pretty big in the news. Tiger Woods, he got arrested for suspicion of DUI. It probably was pain pills again, like before, but now he's gonna miss the Masters.
Yeah, it's every time. I don't know why. I just feel like it's always every 2 years, 3 years, he's in the news about a car accident. What, maybe 6 years ago, 5 years ago at the Genesis Invitational or whatever it's called, the Open, he drove off a cliff or some type of shit.
Not off a
Then
cliff. I think
another
he like rolled into a ditch or something.
Yeah, and it's, like, crazy. This guy is always flipping his car over, like, that's his thing. But all kidding aside, yeah, I don't know what to make of it. I mean, obviously, it definitely seems like it has its perks being a world famous golfer where, you I guess if you're the police officer arresting him, you don't wanna be that guy that, you know, roughs him up in comparison to other police brutality videos that always out there on the body cam, so it definitely seems like it has its perks being a winner. I will say that.
I didn't have a chance to watch the body cam footage. One of our buddies sent it to me, but I didn't have time to watch it. I didn't have the
Yeah,
heart to watch it either. I
yeah,
just
I mean, it's definitely a sad story of the addiction to drugs with the painkillers. Same thing, I didn't wanna get too involved in it. I saw a couple stuff. The more I read the captions, shame on me, maybe I should have watched the entire video, but he was like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, I was just on the phone with the president." So I'm sure, when you're famous like that, "Hey, dude, James, I flipped the car. Cops are here. I'm gonna get arrested. Can you take care of this for me?"
yeah, a little hard, but do you think this is the end of Tiger for competitive golf? I mean, he's 50 years old, so he's seeking treatment. Maybe another 6 months to a year that he's in treatment. I don't know how long those things go.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, rehab is it. You know, I don't know. I don't know how long it takes. If anything, the only other story that I know of, at least for an athlete, how long it took is obviously Anthony Kim, and we always talk about him, but it seems like he was down and out for a year, and that not even from golf, but when he was at rock bottom, he was out for like a year and then started making his recovery playing golf. So it was a 3-year journey. So for Tiger, who knows? This is not the first time he got into a car accident, and he's probably been addicted to pain pills for a little bit. And I would say at least in the last, what, 6 years of his return, he won the Masters and he won the FedEx Cup. Not the cup, but right, the final event where all the
Yeah.
crowd was storming 18. So he's just a different animal. So who knows how long it takes for him.
Yeah, I guess you can't count him out, but I mean, he might be. I feel like he's done. He's 50, you know, multiple car crashes, age is catching up to him. I think he's done. I mean, he might be in the senior tour soon.
He did register for the championship or whatever, however you enroll. But I know I'm pretty sure I read that he is signed up to be on the championship tour now.
Well, I mean, yeah, Phil Mickelson is just as old as him, I think, and he's still hitting drivers 300 some.
Yeah,
They're
but
different.
and Mickels I know it's Masters week, but I just saw for Phil Mickelson that he's not playing in the Masters as well this week.
Why?
I didn't read all of it. I just saw I'm very good at reading headlines than actually digging deeper into it. So I feel like I'm becoming that victim of the whole social media where my attention span is getting shorter and shorter, that I'm like, I don't even wanna see the video, just show me the headline of the video, and I'll make an assumption out of it.
Do you have any Kalshi bets for the Masters? Who do you think's gonna win?
Right now, I put money on it for a long time ago, Patrick Reed, so I'm riding with him. Things will obviously change this week as, you know, things develop with the Masters. So, I don't know, but if I were to reassess the situation, I think in the early episodes of this year, just bold prediction, I think I said Scotty would win,
Again.
but then I'm all over the place. I mean, I want Scotty to win. I put money on Patrick Reed, and then I said maybe even Justin Rose. So those are my 3 guys.
Nice.
You?
I don't know. I don't know. If I were to throw out names, I would say Victor Hovland. Does he still play golf?
Yeah, he still plays.
I don't even know if he's in it, but I got my money. I'll say him. If I were to pick three, I'd say Victor Hovland. I would say Bryson, and then my third pick, I would say Colin. Let's see if Colin could pull it off.
I feel like he's played well at the Masters a handful of times, but yeah, we'll see. It's an exciting time. It is on, it's nice actually that it's on Prime this year.
Oh, is it? I can
So
finally watch it on TV.
yeah, exactly, So it just makes sense, Masters on Prime or whatever. So yeah, it should be cool to see being able to see it now on Prime versus getting another subscription model and using it all. Like, there should be just one place to watch all this stuff, either Netflix or Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. Moving along to the turn here, we're gonna grab a dog, and I want your opinion on something. I've been reading this a lot lately, I think on Reddit and social media. Golf etiquette. Is golf etiquette dead? Do people even know what golf etiquette is anymore out there?
I do feel like it is dead. I've been fortunate enough not to deal with a lot of situations, but it's crazy to me when you're on social media how many people are fighting out there, like
Yeah.
fifth, right? Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
because I remember years ago when we were playing and a buddy was yelling at a person. He's like, "We're golfing. No one's gonna fight. We're not like that's not how it works here." I was like, "Dude, I don't think you can just yell at people and think it's okay." Now we're lucky that we didn't get into a fight over his antics, but these videos that I always see online where people just doing stupid shit and getting into fights. Um, and I don't know if you actually seen it. Remember that one video with the dude that always takes off that took off his shirt? He's like, "You want to go?" He's
Yeah,
he's
he's
been
he's known.
yeah, but he's spotted at all the PGA events lately. So now everyone's like, "Oh, it's like where's Waldo? Here's this guy."
Oh, I didn't
So
know that.
he's
I
always
saw he had a altercation on the road before with someone, like, kinda doing the same thing, like road rage.
yeah, but so yeah, I do think golf etiquette is dying. I haven't had a chance to play a lot this season right now, this year, just for the weather. But I know some guys in our golf league have been playing, and they're telling me, yeah, one of the guys almost got into a fight. I'm like, when? It's like hole one. I'm like, how? Like, you guys just how? You're on hole one. They were playing as a threesome, and a solo joined them. And the solo was playing music. Now, I don't know how loud it was, but I'm gonna, if you remember Glendale Lakes in hole one, I mean, the tee box and the cart path is pretty damn close,
Vaguely, yeah, I remember, yeah.
right? So I imagine the carts pulled up. It's like literally next to the tee box, and the guy's playing music, joining them. And one of the guys in our league was asked the guy, "Hey, can you like turn it off or lower it?" And the dude responded like, "No," like snap, "No." And the guy in our golf league was like, "What do you mean no? Like, I'm on the tee box trying to drive here, and you're joining us, and you're playing your music pretty loud. Like, can you be respectful?" So, in that sense, yeah, I do feel like golf etiquette's dying, and especially when you're solo joining, a group or whatever, right? It's just weird because I always feel like when you're in a public place, there's unspoken rules of what happens out there. You can't blast your music like you're at Bussy Woods having a barbecue, right? You're not at a forest preserve outdoor trying to go crazy. We're golfing. We're not at the United Center. We're not at Wrigley. We're not at these sporting events. We're just playing. And it's like I don't even recall a time playing basketball where people are bumping music, right? So it's like there's these unspoken rules I feel like that people are just not respecting to the other people. So yeah, I do feel like golf etiquette is dying here a little bit. You?
I feel like the etiquette has kind of gone away a little bit. As far as the music thing, I mean, I kinda get it, like, on both sides, because if I were showing up and, I'm playing solo, and I wanna listen to music, like, sure, like, why can't I listen to music if I wanna play golf? But I understand if I'm joining as a solo with 3 other people and they don't wanna listen to my music, I'd probably turn it off or I'd turn it down or I would play it when I'm not around them. It's different, I like just being with nature and listening to birds chirping and playing golf, and sometimes I don't mind listening to music. A little bit of both on that, but the etiquette of golf, I think, has kind of, like, gone away, like, people stepping in people's lines. I know there's, like, theories on social media about disproving that, but, ever since we started golfing, it's been kinda known to, like, not step in people's lines, let other people who are further go putt first or hit first. And I think a lot of that has kinda gone away where they'll putt, and if they blow it past, like, 3, 4, or 5 feet, they'll just go again in front of you, and it's like, "I'm set up, wait." or mark your ball or whatever. So I think a lot of people are just doing whatever they want now out there. COVID blew this game up like crazy because golf used to be, I don't know if people know this, but golf used to be so cheap before 2020. I mean, everything was cheap, but golf was so cheap. I mean, they were begging us to come play before. It's not like how it is now where you got to book a tee time like a week and a half, 2 weeks in advance just to play. Like we were able to book it the day before at for a 8 a.m. tee time if we wanted to. Like it was courses were dead. So yeah, there's like I think you could kind of tell COVID golfers from newer, like older golfers. I don't know if we're older. Like, what did we start? Like 2013. So I mean,
It's
we've
been a
been playing
minute.
for a while, yeah. But yeah, the etiquette has kind of gone away. I feel like. I don't know what else are COVID golfers doing that's kind of annoying.
I mean, the biggest thing is it's the pitch marks, right? I can't wait to go back out there and just see all the greens destroyed again, because people can't fix their pitch marks. But yeah, I I I I don't know, maybe we should publish a book, The Unspoken Rules of, Golf Etiquettes. Maybe I'll have AI make something for me. Write
Yeah,
write
I
me an
mean
unspoken rule.
the pitch marks are annoying. Definitely if it's in your line of putting. I think the pace of play a lot now too. Like I don't know if a lot of people. I think we do this like although we don't really ride together a lot anymore. But like when we used to, you would drop me off at my ball, and then I would get my yardage or whatever, grab my club, and then you would just go to your ball. And then, like, if we're waiting for people on the green, like, we'll both be at our ball ready to go once they walk off, and then we'll hit, and then I'll just kinda start walking towards the green, and then you'll pick me up on the way, and then we'll go to the green. I think a lot of people don't do that, like, they will, like, wait with their partner at their ball, wait for their partner to hit, and then go look for their ball. A lot of I don't know if this is also because I know someone does this too, but a lot of people are impatient, like, they will hit their shot and we're, like, barely off the green. You know, like, our clubs aren't even in our cart yet, and balls are flying at us, and it's like, "Okay, why? Why are you hitting at me? I'm not even off the green yet, really. You're calling 4 now. I have to, like, run for my life because, 1, you're impatient, and 2, you can't hit a green." So I don't know if that's just COVID golfers or just impatient people who think they're a lot better than they are. But that really bugs me as people not waiting till I'm off the green to even hit.
That is one of the worst, man, and when you brought it up, I could just think right now, dude, hole 17 at Catigny, that group on the par 3. Oh, no, was it is it no, yeah, it's we were going to 18, so it's 17, I think it was a par 3, where that group, I don't know, sculled it, thinned it, whatever, but they pulled it left to the cart path, and it's pretty far away from the cart path to the green that we're walking and getting in. I don't even think they yelled 4, maybe they did, but, I mean, the reality is even if you yell 4, you could barely hear it anyways.
No, they yelled, I remember,
But
'cause
yeah,
the ball hit the tire of the cart. I
yeah, it's like,
remember.
"You dumbass." I don't know, yeah, maybe it is COVID, maybe it's just impatience, maybe it's a combination of stuff, but I think it's yeah, that's terrible. People are just a very impatient when it comes to this game. Knowing how difficult it is, I mean, I get conscious of it because I'm working on my new swing, so I have a lot of swing thoughts, and I just wanna go through a checklist in my head, making sure everything is okay. Now, in my head, it seems like it's taking forever, but in all reality, it's probably like 3 seconds. And people would probably get antsy. It's like, "Dude, hurry up." It's like, "Dude, man, I'm just running through my process. It takes me 3 seconds to make sure that everything is fine." Is
Ye
that okay?
You know, usually for me though, if like, let's say I'm the last one to tee off, which is kind of rare, but sometimes I am, or like we're walking off the green and I feel like our group is slow, like I will just carry my clubs in the cart and go, and then I'll put them away at the next hole's tee box. I know you don't do this because you're like, I don't care if I'm slow, but like me, yeah, like I'll carry my driver like in the cart with me, and then when we get to like my ball in the fairway or whatever, then I'll put my driver away. So I try to do, I mean, it's just like a second, but I try to do things that will speed up the game a little bit for everybody. But if you're bad at golf, I mean, you can't really speed it up, you know? Like if you're getting triples and quads every single hole, you ain't playing fast golf. no matter how fast you think you're playing. If you're that bad and you're shooting 100 hunds, it ain't fast. I'll tell you that.
No, you're right. I do that sometimes. I agree with you, like, especially when we're getting off the green putting, I won't put my putter back in, I'll just jump in the cart and then put it back and just hold it, especially if I'm the passenger. As a passenger, I think you should do that stuff, but when you're driving the car, it's like you can't hold the driver and do all that stuff, you have to put it away.
Yeah, I hold it with my left hand and I grab the steering with my right. I have my left foot hanging out the cart and my right foot on the gas. Like it's very easy to do that.
Yeah, I know, but I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna just in case, I don't wanna deal with that. As a passenger, perfectly fine, I have the space. When I'm driving, I don't wanna be doing all this, foot sticking out, club holding here, driving, pedaling, right? Like, that just seems very uncomfortable for me as driver, and then the passengers gets to just sit there and chill, so, as a driver, I think it's perfectly fine for you to put your equipment away. If you're the passenger, just jump in, let's move along, and something that you brought up, I think we did that where I dropped you off, get the read, I'll go and I'll pick you up on halfway walking or walk towards me. It's because we try to finish as quickly as possible to see if I think it partially is because we played Twilight to try to get as many holes in as possible. So we finish 18 and just try to run another 9. So
Maybe, but I mean, what's the point? Like, I don't need you to watch my shot. Like just go away. I have my yardage. Let me hit my shot, and we'll just continue to move the game along. There's no need for me to be at your ball too. That does take up a lot of time. If let's say there's a group on the green, and you find your ball, and your buddy, you hit your ball after they get off. Now you drive to your buddy's ball, and you look for your buddy's ball, then get your buddy's yardage, and then wait for them to hit. Like that's a whole nother like 3 or 4 minutes that doesn't need to happen. If everyone just drops off their playing partner at their ball, and then the other person goes to their ball, and I think that's kind of why walking is either the same pace as a cart or maybe faster, is because you just walk down the fairway with everybody, and then you split off, and then you go to your ball, and everybody's ready at their own time, and you all go. I think a lot of people just who knows? Maybe they don't understand that part of pace of play, and everyone always yells at us like, "Our pace of play is stupid if you're putting out and you're taking OB shots," and you know, I don't play
yeah,
OB. That's a stupid rule, and it's like, okay,
I do see a lot of the comments where people always, having their opinion. This is stupid. Why play by the rules? Oh yeah, why play by the rules? Why might as well just do whatever you want and say you're a good golfer.
yeah. I mean, this game is harsh, and I read one comment said, "I'm taking a drop if it's on a tree root." I'm like, sure, you could. I'm not breaking my wrist. Okay, so take the unplayable, move it 2 club lengths with your driver, and take a drop. Well, I'm not taking a drop. Okay, well, I mean, then you didn't shoot what you thought you shot. Like, yeah, I get it. You don't want to
It
break your
all adds
club. You
up.
don't want to break your wrist. And I think this helped me get better at golf because you'd be like, well, don't hit it there. And I'm like, Jeff. But at the same time, I was also like, yeah, like I probably shouldn't hit it over there. Like, don't put myself in that situation where my ball goes. And if it does, there's a penalty and I might have to take an extra stroke to finish the hole. It is what it is. So
Are you talking about Hilldale hole 10 when you're in the damn woods?
no, I just mean yeah, I mean that was I know what that one time, but just in general, like it's you would say like don't hit it there, and it's like, all right, you dick. But it's true, like don't hit it over there. Like, okay.
I
It's
mean, sometimes golf could be very simple. It's like, well, what do you want me to do? Give you a break because you hit a bad shot? Sorry. I'm not hoping to win this way and you having a bad one, but yeah, if you pulled it left, sliced it, whatever, it's just part of the game. And sometimes you just have to suck it up and move on. Yeah, it sucks. You're in the woods, you're on route. What do you want me to do? No, I don't want you to break your wrist and I don't want you to break your club. But if you want to do that, hey, I'm happy to watch this happen. But if you decide not to do it, okay, I totally respect your decision. That's a stroke penalty. You know this. These decisions are not like very difficult to make. They suck, but it is what it is.
I agree. There was a video I think on Instagram or something that they were playing in Arizona or something, and the guy's ball was like right by the cacti. and the guy swings at it, and then he gets like the thorns all over his hand, his arms, and and they're like, "Oh my god!" And I know someone sent it to me, and they're like, "Why don't? What an idiot!" I'm like, "Yeah," or I forgot what he said, but I was like, "What an idiot!" Like, just take the unplayable, take the stroke, move it to a safe spot, and then hit your shot. And people are like, "That's stupid that he has to take a penalty." It's like, well, that's the game. It's only a stroke. Like, don't it's not that bad, but at least you're protected. You're not gonna hurt yourself. You're not gonna be an idiot. Take the stroke penalty and move on.
And you know what? If you really think about it, those situations that you're in and you try to be a hero, I bet you half the time it becomes even worse. And I know this from experience, especially when the ball is like near the hazard and it's like safe, but it's like, dude, that's a lot to get through. And then you hit it and then it just goes into the water. You're like, great. Now it went in the water. Now I got to take a drop and you're just adding more strokes to it. So mathematically, it's probably better just to take the penalty, play smarter, and try to maintain a reasonable score. It's not like the rest of the day is ruined, right? Just that hole in particular sucked or that shot sucked and figure out a way to recover.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Taking your medicine sometimes is a lot better than trying to go for the hero shot. Because I remember a lot of times where I'm playing with someone, I'll be like, "Dude, just punch out." And they're like, "No, I can make it." And it's like a little sliver between two trees. I'm like, "No, you can't."
But
And
it's
I'm like, "Dude,
cool when
I
you
wouldn't
do.
even I mean, yeah, I mean, I sometimes go for it. But I mean, I don't know. I think I punch out better than a lot of people. I've been there a lot of times where I learn how to punch out pretty well now. But if I don't have if I don't have a shot at all, like, I'll just punch out straight left, and suck it up. Sucks,
Hey,
but that's golf.
even I'll tell you, it just makes sense because even when I do it on the simulator, it's like, oh, I'll try to punch out a play. It's like, nope. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen because it's a simulator, but majority of the time, the outcome's worse. The game of golf, I think it's very simple. The hard part is, swinging and, getting all of that working out, the sequence. That's probably tough. But in terms of the thought process and thinking things through, I feel like it's pretty easy decisions. It's like, okay, if I do this, I'm going to get this penalty that maybe it's going to be 2, 3 strokes, or I just punch out, you know, and walk out possibly with a bogey. Worst case, double and minimize the damage. But when you go for those hero shots, now it becomes a triple, a quad.
I hear you. I agree. Jeff, moving on to the back nine here. The weather's getting nice. We usually start the league around this time. What are we doing with the league? What's the first place we're gonna play? Are we changing formats at all? Everything is what we've been saying, 85% handicap. Everything else pretty much stays the same?
Yeah, the handicap's gonna stay the same. I mean, we're still waiting on a few registrations. Maybe people forgot. Who knows? Maybe they changed their mind. But I think the only change I'm gonna make is no cut line for the playoffs because there's just not enough of us. And I don't think it would be a fun playoff to have, let's just say there's 17 of us this year, right? And we reduce it to 12. Like, I don't think that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna get rid of the cut line for the playoffs. Maybe that'll get more people to sign up last minute. And then yeah, I was I was looking at the weather and I looked. April's always tough because you know how they say when we're in school, April showers bring May flowers, which is true. Because I looked this week, I'm like, damn it, it seems like it's gonna rain all week.
It's been raining like every day.
I know, right? So it's tough to schedule it. And I know next week Sunday it's supposed to be like 70, but I saw it's also 50% chance rain. I'm like, ah. So I think we have to start probably preparing for a week or two, maybe, trying to shoot for, yeah, probably in 2 weeks, get the first event going. And we'll stick with Chevy Chase for now.
Oof,
Simple. We know the course.
of course sucks.
Yeah, but it's, it's a good warm up for everyone.
I guess. I mean, it is the first course we usually play all the time. I'm not a big fan of it.
Really? I, I
Yeah,
I do
I'm not
like
a
the
big fan. I'm
course.
not
Why?
I don't know. I just get bored of it.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I wouldn't.
you say I have ADD and stuff. undiagnosed ADD, and my attention span for stuff is just really terrible. I don't find it exciting. I don't find it fun.
Man, I love it because hole 2, you got the short par 5, little challenging. Then hole 3, short par 4. But I love the hole 4, par 5.
Well, I don't think hole 3 is pretty short.
Relatively short, I think. But I really like hole 4. I like that par 5.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's what it is.
Yeah, so
I'm
I
excited
like
though. I'm
it.
excited for the league to start. Don't know if I'll be playing as much real golf this year, to be honest. Super busy. Have a lot to talk about actually after this one because I got a pretty rude email, so I'll have to go over that.
Mm, mm.
Lot to reveal to our millions and millions of fans one day.
Well, we're those that are following us, I'm dropping Easter eggs. Maybe they'll put it all together later.
Maybe I don't even know. Is it nice this week? I kind of want to play some golf.
Got the text set asking for Wednesday round. I am tempted to say yes Wednesday.
Is it nice Wednesday?
I looked, I mean, the problem is it is nice, but I think Monday and Tuesday it's gonna rain.
Mm.
And then Thursday, Friday it's gonna rain, and I'm supposed to play Saturday. And I said,
You're playing
"Yeah, sure, I'll
Saturday?
commit right now."
Where are you playing Saturday?
It's been a while since I've played there, so that's part of the reason I agreed to it. White
Okay.
Pines, West Course.
White Pines.
Yeah,
Damn. Thank God I didn't
I
get that
haven't played
info.
there. Yeah, it's been a very long time since I played White Pines, so it'll be a good warm up, very similar to a layout of Chevy Chase.
Super. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played there in forever, so I have no idea anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't played I it's been almost I wanna say almost like 5 years.
I don't think it drains well. So if it's gonna rain Thursday, Friday, it's gonna be pretty muddy out there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so I committed and these guys said that, because they use Golf Now, they could cancel and get a credit, no big deal. So I was like, "Alright, fine. I'm in for now." But if it rains
There
Thursday,
was nowhere else to play on Saturday or something?
they love their hot deals.
How much is it?
I
Not
gotta
worth
look
it.
at it.
Not worth it. It doesn't matter how much it is. Not worth it.
Yeah,
It's
I
probably like
just
20 bucks, 20, 30 bucks, but
no,
still.
the courses are so damn expensive because all these guys gave up their privileges to their POS system, and Golf Now is in control with, you know, the Golf Channel or whatever. Golf Now is just ridiculous with their pricing, but it's what can you do? All the courses gave up their their power here for booking purposes that they're at the mercy of Golf Now. And it's not like the people are still paying it, so until we vote with our wallets, they're gonna get away with it.
How much is it then, White Pines?
And I probably wanna say it was probably 50 bucks, 60 bucks.
Damn, what?
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. I would never.
I know, and it's crazy because we were paying it for like 25 bucks. Like, yeah, 25 bucks. So 60 is
Yeah,
the new
I mean,
25.
yeah, 25, $20 with a card back then. I mean, that's crazy, dude. 50 bucks.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous because, yeah, the cart prices haven't increased, but the green fees have increased. So it's like, doesn't seem very proportional.
I would rather pay an extra 10 bucks and play somewhere else, but
No, for sure. I'm all about that. So we'll see. We'll
yeah, that's
see.
crazy. Well, excited for the league to start. I'm excited that it's getting warmer. I'm excited that my lawn is getting really green. Jeff, I think that's all we got for this episode. Today is Easter, so I have to head out soon. Got a lot to talk about as well, and maybe see you Wednesday to play some actual golf. Our friend got one of our friends got that automatic walker cart. What do you call that thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if he wants to wait, he wants to play Wednesday, so then we got Mike that wants to play Wednesday, so we could get a foursome going.
I'll ask him. I mean, he we walked one time, he's like, "Only peasants walk," and now he's got this electric cart pusher, so it's kind of exciting to I don't know. Anyway, if
We'll
you're
buy
new
it from
here
pennies on the dollar from him because he won't like it.
maybe, there you go. Well, that's all we got for today. If you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're been following, make sure you share this with all your friends and family. Like, comment.
Hold on. We can't end here. I gotta address some stuff here on the comments on social media. These Koreans that I see that are commenting, they're very rude. And I'm
Uh,
gonna post this. I'm gonna make sure. This gorilla dude, I don't know if he wants to fight us or play us.
I saw it. I clicked on his profile. I was like, this dude is huge, dude.
A golfer. Yeah, like I said, standing challenge. No one has accepted and we have not scheduled anything. I think my best four in my golf league could take anyone out there. And if it's not clear when I say sub 10, I mean from a handicap of 1 to 9.99. That's the gap.
What do you mean a minus? Like, yeah, because
Yeah, minus one. Yeah, no, not minus one. Oh, yeah, minus one. My point though is
minus 10.
the challenge stands and it'll be all year long. That
Jeff McMahon, everybody.
yeah, my best four could take on any four out there. And if your bio says that you're a pro player or D1, you're not invited.
We're looking for Jeff's looking for any golfer who started during COVID and
Yeah.
later.
And we're talking about like the weekend warrior type. I don't need these guys that can, go out there and do a range session every day and play like 4 times a week. But yeah, our best four could take on anyone. The challenge stands. I'll post this again out there just to see who accepts.
I would
And
love to
then
play that Korean gorilla golfer. That dude's huge. I wonder how far he can hit the ball.
he probably can't hit it that far. His arms are too damn big. Probably gets in the
Well,
way,
I wouldn't say
right?
anything like that to him. Dude,
Think
trust me.
about it. You can't be that swole. How are you gonna swing? Like it's
Brooks
probably hard to.
Koepka's pretty swollen. He can swing the golf club.
Yeah, but this gorilla dude looks way bigger than Kepka.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he looks like I don't know, like a professional bodybuilder. His arms are way too big. But yeah, challenge stands.
I would love to actually see you play him because I know for a fact he can't beat me. I clicked on his account. I saw the swings. He can't beat me, but it would be nice if he played you.
Well, if he can't beat you, he definitely can't beat me. All right. So there's that. But yeah, again, standing challenge, foursome, my best four with me as a coach, manager, captain will lead our team to victory against another foursome out there. And if you manage a course out there, help us set this up because whatever I'm producing is way better than the Disney Plus of Grant Horvath and the Wesley brothers YouTube golf that will be produced.
You should find 4 other, like, Koreans or 4 Asians or something to play against. That'd be fun. We
We'll
need
kill them.
more Asian entertainment television. Hey,
Yeah, well then, you know what would be great if like Shin Ramen sponsors like Nongshim. So if they see this too,
tag
hey,
them. Tag them.
tag them. We're gonna start tagging CJ Foods. Let's get this going.
That'd be nice.
4 Koreans, our Chicago group, and it could be another Chicago group. We'll whoop their ass too. I know my foursome will beat them as me with captain.
It's interesting with you as captain, but that would be fun. I don't
I mean,
I
I
know
feel
there's a Filipino crew who plays golf in Chicagoland. He's a social media guy. Tag
we'll whoop
him.
their ass too.
I'm not doing any shit talking. You're doing all that. So
I'm just
tag
saying.
them.
I mean,
Make it known. Send a challenge out to them.
man, when I read these comments, people all cry about why play by the rules. Yeah, that's why. That's why I know we could beat them. And then
Write it up,
everyone that
put it in a little scroll, and tie a little red ribbon on it, and then send it over to them.
you know what I'll do? I'll leave it on hole 18 every time we finish somewhere. Or I'll hide it somewhere. Hey, my 4 can beat your 4.
There is a Filipino social media guy. I'm pretty sure he has a crew. I forgot what his account is, but maybe send it to him. See what they say.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're a crew. They do like chapters and charity works. They're not gonna really. They can't hang with us. Great stuff that they're doing, but when it comes to some competition, I don't think there's a group out there that could beat us in the Chicagoland. And I know this because I'm a great captain. That's why I say this confidently that a foursome out there cannot beat our foursome.
I guess we'll have to wait and see about that. But I think that's all we got, unless you got more beef on the internet to shout out
No,
at.
just that. I mean, the gorilla dude really got me. I don't know if he wanted to fight.
That comment was hidden though too. I had to click to open it, and I was like,
Yeah. I mean, Instagram is protecting us.
"Yeah, from big guys like that." Whoop our
Yeah. Don't they know? I mean, I gotta get Meta verified then. But yeah, we're the world's greatest golfing duo, pro high handicappers. Of course, Meta has to protect us from
undefeated.
guerrilla golfers.
Retire as undefeated duo.
Yes. That's
Well,
all.
Jeff,
That's all I wanted to get off my chest.
that's all we got for today. I got a lot of other things to do. Today's Easter, so maybe see you Wednesday for some golf, and I'll see you next week. But got a lot of things to work on as well. So this project's moving along. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe and see you.